I can only imagine what these parents are going through. And when I think about this boy, I think about my own kids. My main message is to the parents of Trayvon Martin. You know, if I had a son, he'd look like Trayvon.
President Obama making the case that what happened to Trayvon Martin could happen to any young black man in America. Well, George Zimmerman has been acquitted of all charges, but the NAACP says this case is far from over. They're now calling on the Justice Department to investigate. Joining us now is radio talk show host David Webb. He's been following this case from the very beginning and offering incisive analysis for us here on Fox and Friends. David, thanks for coming back. President's remarks kind of framed the story from the beginning. I mean, if you took that out and you just saw Zimmerman, who's, I don't know what, Hispanic or whatever, and Trayvon Martin, you see a tragic case for sure.
Yes.
I don't necessarily see a racial case, do you?
This isn't a racial case. It was made a racial case. And you know, not even limited it to the president. What that is that's the nation's largest microphone. It's the president of the United States. Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, all of those, the actions of Benjamin Crump initially, they all play into this. Rosalind Brock from the NAACP, who, by the way, at their meeting this morning, the chatter at breakfast is that there's now 100,000 signatures on the DOJ petition. Well, the petition's great for raising the roof, if you will, on what they want. But in reality, where is the Justice Department and their actions on this? They have a problem now with a conflict. What their unit has done, the CRS unit in Florida.
And tell us again what that is for people who don't know.
The Community Relations Unit, the service, I can't remember the exact name right now. The CRS unit is a DOJ unit that is charged with basically leveling the field or going into communities where there are racial tensions and trying to calm them. But they went down there and spent money, taxpayer dollars, to fund rallies or facilitate rallies against Zimmerman. That's picking a side. So now the DOJ should really be looking inside and saying, are we doing the right thing? Will Holder do that? I doubt it. Let's look at how he acts with the new Black Panther Party and others. But I want to go to the American people on this. It's time for us to say no, Tucker, or to all of us, to say no to this kind of demagoguery, race baiting. Our system's not perfect, but it is a very good justice system. And we have redress, we have appeals, we have civils. We have a process in this country to address issues when we feel we're wronged and we haven't gotten justice. And that's what we need to do. We need to reject them outright, vocally, at work, in your communities, in your churches, say the system has played its role. The jury of his peers has made a decision. And frankly, to riot as they did in Oakland against a jury decision is also to go against freedom and what this country is about.
Yeah, we've been seeing some violence overnight in Oakland, California. People burning buildings and storefronts, and also some protests that have led to some arrests there. David Webb, where can people listen to you on the radio? You've had some great insights this morning. And for our audience that doesn't get a chance to listen to you, where can they find you?
On Sirius XM Patriot, channel 125, Monday to Friday, 9 to midnight.
9 to midnight. Wow, you were up early.
I am up early.
Well, we are grateful for your stamina. David Webb, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, David. Well,